Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and DeWalt's got itself a set of kind of combination wireless wired earbuds. They call these things the Job Site Pro wireless earphones. They are a combination because basically it's a set of wired earbuds that are connected to a neck band that in turn through Bluetooth is connected to your audio transmitter, like on your phone. Now, I've had these for a little while and played around with them, and I just wasn't that excited about trying to make a video. It's another kind of earbud. I've done a whole bunch of them, videos on these things, but this one I'm going to take it to a different tangent because I don't have to give you all the gory details on it because the YouTube channel Funk FPV already did. He just released a video not too long ago, like a couple days ago, that really goes into detail about this set. There is another set above this one, or next to this one, but more expensive, that actually includes a set of speakers on the neck pieces. So you'd be wearing both the earbuds if you wanted those, or you could have the speakers right by your face. I did a video a while ago on this. This is like a DeWalt speaker that you can clip to your shirt or your collar, your coat, your whatever tool bag, and listen so you're not really impeding any of the surround around you for safety, probably. But this thing is also not designed to be hearing protection. If you want hearing protection in kind of the Bluetooth side, you might go with things like the plug phones or the Kleins, or what you're probably going to want is a full set of earmuffs. But that's when I started thinking this is kind of next level in a couple of ways. The first is, well, let me tell you the product number. Because let's get the details here out of the way that are important. The product number on this is the DXMA1902091A. If you didn't get all that, luckily everything I'm doing here is recorded, so you can check back and write that down. But anyway, there are just two of them. That's the difference. This one's selling on Amazon for about about $45, $47. The one with the speakers pushing about 80. So the runtime's about 30 hours, give or take, probably take, and the overall durability of this thing so far just seems fine, given you've got wires. Now, I've been using wires forever. Now, this is what got me thinking about this as possibly a next level thing. At first, when I watched Funk's videos, and sometimes we exchange information about stuff. If I see something weird, I send it to him. He sees something, he sends it to me. But he is just hilarious. I mean, just from the moment I watched his first video, I've been a subscriber. It's amazing how funny he is and sharp and to the point. In fact, it was the stuff that I do, the short series that I did called Safety Culture, where I was traveling around the world, and most of the stuff's in Nepal, and I was taking pictures of working people where the way they did it would not pass the state safety standards in the way we do things here. But anyway, so I was inspired by him. But anyway, as he noted, and obviously true, we all used to use wired earbuds. As kids, if you're watching this is what a wired earbud looks like. I find it kind of funny that they might call something wireless even if there had never been an original wired version. But anyway, the reason I call these next level, you've got a couple of things going on. One is because you've isolated everything onto the person, you have eliminated the wires onto the device. Now, when I used to use this, I would often have, say my phone in my back pocket. I would run the cable maybe down my shirt so it didn't get caught on things, but of course it always did. Usually it would start sliding around. But what happens here is this stays pretty much right on you. If you lean over, upside down, twist your head fast, I mean, this does kind of roll around a little bit. And as I have discovered, it always feels real cold on my neck. Maybe that's a good thing, but it doesn't. If I put it on right now, I'd think, wow, ouch, that's pretty chilly. Pretty soon you want it to melt, which is another thing. Does this disappear? And the answer is pretty much yes. Now, a lot of others, that when you put like the earbuds in, and then I used to use these, this is kind of what led me to the revelation here, is I wanted them to be invisible. I didn't want to have to think about it. I wasn't worried about knocking them out of my ears or anything else. So when I started thinking about this, there was a bit of a transition where I would use something like the wired earbuds, but I would put them over, or excuse me, under a traditional set of earmuffs for hearing protection. So I could listen to something, but I would also have enough hearing protection. An intermediate step, didn't last too long, but you can get things like this, which is really good. There's actually a microphone here, so when you put these on, you can hear what's in the outside world if you turn that on. But you can plug in an audio source here and then listen to it through a set of earbuds. These are pretty common on ranges and stuff, not stoves, the other kind of range. And I thought, that might work great here. As you know, I'm a fan of like the Kleins here, where you just have the full Bluetooth connectivity into an earmuff. But let's say you want best of both worlds. These can get hot, sweaty, they're heavy, they're more expensive. You could hook this up, just wear it around your neck, plug these in, and then drop a set of headphones or earmuffs over the top of them if you want. Full coverage if you need that. But this is also pretty small the way this fits into your ear, so it doesn't get knocked around, whereas these larger ones always would. Even the Apples, were really sensitive to getting knocked around this, because they really didn't have any kind of a rubbery area to stay stuck in your ear. So that's a big plus here. Another is you can pop these in and out of your ears really fast without really thinking about it. You're listening, and then you got to have a conversation, or you want to stop and or at least open up maybe half your hearing, or discuss something with somebody. You just pop one out, and you still might have things going on this side, but you've got or it could, maybe you're just listening, not talking, or not in a conversation. So there you go. You can pop that out and open up the world, pop it back in without risk of losing it, and it's not as tangly mess as that. So I agree 100% with everything on Funk FPV's channel about these things. They are, I would say, more of a niche item in today's earbud world. They have a ton of sales on Amazon, very good reviews, but I also think that there's so much more going on to them than just this little earbud that is connected to something. We've been doing this. In fact, some of the early Bluetooth were designed this way because they needed a big battery, they needed bigger radios and electronics to run the things, and they really couldn't stuff them into a small little container like that. So it took something like this to really take off, where you could fit so much into a teeny-weeny device. But of course, battery life is the problem here. Supposedly you might get 6-8 hours, but obviously you don't, and that's not even enough for, a work day most of the time. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on this. I'm kind of fascinated by these things. They do have magnets to hold them, little storage there. You can slide these cable management clips around if you want better security. Simple design, you can use your phone through it. I do wish, if you look, the 3 buttons, sometimes I have to find all 3 to know where that middle button is, which is the control that I want. It would be nice if there was something different there that allowed me to find that without having to find the other ones to know I've got that. That's just one suggestion. I'm kind of fascinated by DeWalt's entry into a lot of the audio space. I see they've got a really expensive pair of walkie-talkies as well, but obviously they're looking at how workers are using their tools and what other things they could dabble in, diversify that product line. Anyway, let me know, and with that, Doc out.